Right, I imagine this ain't gonna go particularly well. What were we doing last? Right, so what we got going on here is this is a YouTube exclusive live stream, which I haven't done in years and years and years and years. We're testing the M4 base Mac Mini encoding a 1440p stream. No idea what the camera is set to capture card wise, or this scene is set to, but I know the main gameplay scene is feeding 4K 60 in scale to 1440p, and then we'll see. We'll watch as this whole thing falls apart, because it's already dropped a couple of frames just getting to here. So going to the like to the YouTube website and stuff is enough to cause it to hiccup and lose a few frames too. So I'm just thinking, because we're looking into an M5 MacBook Pro for on the go streaming, and I don't know how I feel to it. Alright, so what we've got to do, go to Seren Garden to search for clues. Haven't I got to find Boss Monkey Man again? I keep saying that, but... Questicle. Questicle. Oh, hello, we are locked the fuck down. Okay. Oh, we've gone back in time. Okay, that makes sense. I was going to say, why the hell are we so locked down? And it's because we're on a Dana timeline. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
I have to hurry.
Is that gone? Oh, yep. This is mostly for me, so bear with me. There we go. So we need to go north to get that side quest. He's still loyal to the Maiden of the Tree. Ladder down there. Oh, when you just noticed that. Keep hitting the microphone, sorry. Wow. He knows it's doomed. I'm gonna miss stuff, aren't I? Yeah, it's not holding up.
This area is still intact. This is no time for tears. I can't stop now.
Hey, look! That's her, isn't it? It's the Maiden of the Great Tree! Stop her!
Oh no.
Run, Donna, run!
Where do you think you're going, Your Eminence? You running from your guilty conscience? Is that it?
No.
I remember I used to see you gallivanting around town without a care in the world. Playing with children, wandering around the market. You treated your position like a joke. That's why this calamity happened.
That's right! You invited the Star's wrath! You're no maiden to us, witch!
Give me back my daughter! Give me back Mia, you murderer!
Wow.
Everyone, please, just calm down. I didn't.
So, you had nothing to do with this?
Brastel?
Then please tell me why this happened, Your Eminence. Why didn't you protect Eternia? Why didn't you protect your people?
Brastel.
They found my father's body near the crater, where the falling star landed.
Duran, I didn't know. I don't have an answer for you, Brastel. But as your maiden, and as a friend to all who have fallen and to those who still live, I want to know why this happened more than anyone. I want to know why so many people had to die. I want to know how I can still save Eternia. Still save my people.
Your Eminence.
All hope is not lost. I am Donna Eclusia, Maiden of the Great Tree, protector and leader of the people of Eternia. I never have and never will forsake my solemn duty. I will learn the truth of what happened here.
It's not gonna
No
happen,
matter
sweetheart. Well,
Now
I mean,
stand aside.
you'll figure it out, but
You really expect us to believe a word coming out of your mouth?
yes.
Yeah! Get her!
I understand why you are angry, but
Good old Rastal. Then he gets his ass beat.
Rastal,
Hey! What are you doing?
You're siding with her? She's the reason your father's dead!
There are things I'll never be able to tell my father now. But I know with all my heart that he died upholding his sworn duty. So I will honor my father's memory by living my life as he lived his. I will keep my promise and protect the maiden at all costs. You, traitor! Get him! We must hurry. I don't know how long I can hold them off.
but
Don't worry about me. Just let me keep my promise to you.
I promise I will find out why this happened and come back.
I know you will.
She's silly.
You face Rastal, son of Chief Gardran, and I will not allow any of you to pass.
Silly thing to say, my
Maiden's
boy.
Getting away! Out of the way, you!
Would you really trust someone, though, at that point? Like, oh yeah, we need to go somewhere, you know, quiet, and then you get stabbed? It's just bizarre, though, that every single generation they never figure this out. Until it's... And it's also bizarre that you've got, you know, all of these different seafaring nations and they don't ding to this. Like, you know, the Great Tree of Origins is destroying the stuff on that island, but how is the stuff getting further out and no one's... Well, I suppose they are, because they're finding dinosaurs all around the planet, but, you know.
Almost there.
Yeah, look, I've missed all these quests.
Right there. Here. Here. Right there.
See, poor Rastal, they did him in. Nailed it. You've been locked in. Grab some healing whilst we're down here. I don't like the idea that I've missed quests. I don't like that at all. It's alright though. It should be alright. So I've done everything I need to as Adol, so. Is there a fast travel point there? Like, I can see it there, but on the map, is there a... There isn't. Alright.
Forbidden Valley of Kings is up ahead. Please, let me make it in
Can't see it.
Here goes.
Nope.
You're ruinous.
Oh, no, no, no. Wow, it survived. Madness.
Here goes. Here goes. Yeah. Yeah. See something. Yeah. Here it comes.
Oh, isn't this a repair we have to do? Because then this opens up a waterway in the future for Adol and that. Yeah, it's going down. Can't see. Trouble is, I'm so close to a level up. Nope. I'm having network issues and encode and lag issues. The M4 Mac Mini can't do it. Oh, hello. Luminous style powered up. Please don't lose. Can't promise that. I'm getting my ass beat by a bunch of dinosaurs outside the front of the fucking... Doing, you silly fool. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't die there. I don't think I've ever died there.
Forbidden Valley of Kings is up ahead. Please, let me make it in time.
I've actually probably usually done more of this bit with Dana before now. That's Doggle. Wow. Wow, I promise I don't normally have this much trouble. Fucking hell. Lag. That's only stream lag. It's not controller lag or anything else. It's just... Oh!
We did it! Here! Here! Veronica, change! Let's retreat! What a dangerous place. Here!
Nailed it.
Here goes.
Ah, no.
Here goes. Here goes. Change, change. Here goes. Powerful, so be careful. Here goes. Here goes. Take this.
Well, let's not die this time, eh? Still can't believe I died on that bit. I've never died on that bit before. So embarrassing.
Change. I see something.
So we've still got all these left to do. Just give me 1 sec. I just want to check something. We might have a big lag out. Nope. Should be running as best it can. Which ain't very well. Crap.
Here, Veronica! What a dangerous opponent. Here it comes. Let's retreat.
Do the thing, darn it. Give us the thing that makes us more powerful. Yeah, we just saw this. We just saw this because I just fucking died. I don't mind dying though, because I get to listen to the soundtrack longer.
We did it! Here goes.
And that's probably what we should have done last time, instead of getting made dead.
Change! Change! Here it comes! Change! I see something. Change!
I'm still gonna say this is one of the most beautiful East games that has ever been released. Frankly, one of the best games I've ever played. And considering it was a Vita game,
So, you came here after all.
The Wardens of Evolution.
Saren Guardian. I've not
Ignore this
seen
bit.
these pages. As you have come here, I can only surmise that you are not ready to join us yet.
Have you been here before?
Of course, I am the architect of this garden.
What?
Notice, the water bridges represent each species of a given era. The weak flow from that water bridge is the collective psyche of the Eternians.
Far stronger psyches are required to disrupt the providence of the Lacrimosa. Look upon the tree of psyches. See how young it is. The collective psyches of species past are not sufficient to spur its growth.
Was it not made clear to you in your Scarlet Vision? You have no means by which to save your doomed species.
You have shown remarkable fortitude in the face of this adversity. That is why I think you understand. The Lacrimosa cannot be stopped.
But this garden was my last hope.
We shall take our leave of you, Donna. Should you change your mind, please seek an audience with us. We will not turn you away. After all, you are a fellow warden of evolution.
God damn it, Sarai. Yeah, I just turned on. I've just turned on a couple of options to give it every chance. It's already dropped 6 more frames. So base base Mac Mini cannot do 1440p encodes with OBS. Sadly.
I tried to call out to him one last time, hoping there could still be a chance, but it was no use. You...
How long will you continue this folly? The cataclysms have wiped out all Eternians. Even your best friend, Olga, is gone.
Olga. She gathered the remaining people at the palace and tried to lead them until the end. It was heroic of her.
I see. Far be it from me to ask you this, but why not allow yourself to feel a measure of peace? Why are you still doing this?
Because there are still people I can save.
Who do you mean? The Eternians are no more.
Not them. Adol and his allies who are defying the Lacrimosa in the distant future, and the Wardens of Evolution enthralled by its curse. I can still save them both. So please, let me help you, Sarai.
So you noticed?
Yes.
It's a foolish notion to think that we could ever be freed from this curse. Do you even understand what you're saying?
I see the way you Wardens look at me. I think I remind you all of the people you used to be.
You wouldn't. Why? I don't understand.
What?
Ah.
She is mad. I need to read the book. It's sat right there. And that's where we find her. But we already know where it is, and the royal family doesn't exist, so let's go.
At all. Yes.
There we go, now we've got our warps back. There's all of these side quests. Oh, hang on, that is the only way. Not the best groove. Am I going the wrong way? I think I am. Yeah, get in the bin. Right, oh. Just I thought I'd lost it. Love that artwork.
Allow me. Oh, something's there.
What am I? Oh. That ain't it, so what am I? What am I not seeing that's in this zone? I don't know what I'm missing there. I also can't remember where Boss Monkey Man's at. Ah, hello, is this the bit where we find Carlin? No. There we go. Smash bow. Like over there. Hello, Pixel. How you getting on, Gav? I only just noticed the chats over there. Oops. I just thought, conversation last night. Right, so you know your budget's now dropped to like $500. Would a Steam Deck not cover you, dude? Because like we just completely dismissed it last night. They're now available in the land of Oz, right?
Whoa, how beautiful! That's a big old Picard!
It's Sir Colin. How has it fucked itself? How's the wiki gone wrong? Just your account or the whole website? Like as in the whole wiki, all of it. Sure, that's fair. I mean, I was going to say, you can quite comfortably play Genshin on it. I don't know so much about capturing with it, but... I know it's not the same as Impact 3rd, but still. Although I'm going to throw out there, I'm fucking running a machine more powerful than both and I can't do fuck with it. So... I'm starting to think that maybe hardware these days is a lost cause unless you go very specific. Or are willing to make exceptions. So, oh, excuse me. So, the sites themselves are still functional, but the back end isn't. Verifying your browser notice before it goes to the actual page itself. I'm resetting itself every few seconds and not letting me. That's what I can just find yesterday. Could just be a back-end problem on like for them. The actual website itself. Not so much anything related to your account. Could just be a problem with the actual wiki page or wiki site. Oh, it's just you. Well, but the thing is, though, how could it be just you, though? How could it just be that one page? I'm going to ask a stupid question. Have you tried a different browser? I know that sounds really stupid, but... Alright, so we need to go...
Hey, we'll see you later. Take your time. This one is special. This one is special. This one is special.
Oh, that's what I want.
Oh, done already?
I'm really behind on materials, man. I'm going to say fingers crossed, Pixel, that it just remedies itself after a day or two. But I know it's going to be an absolute fucking... No, mate. Like, at the end of the day, you do that stuff so regular, and pretty much... Would I be right in assuming that a lot of stress comes from, like, having to do it, and your PC playing up, and a lot of the stress is, like, you need to keep up with the wiki, your PC's fucked, and now it's like, hey, by the way, you can't do the wiki stuff, so chill the fuck out. I was like, I don't want to chill out. Where the fuck is Thanatos? That dickhead. So hang on, let me just check. Let me just look something up. I need to do a conversion because this is bullshit. Reject all. I have no idea who the fuck that is. Plus. Wow. So I just looked up how much money you're kind of being allotted or allowed to use on that PC build. Like in real money, not your Australian funny money. I mean, mate, I couldn't even build you a bust-up business PC for that. That's... Let me have a look. I mean, that's just fucking nuts. How could you... I mean, that's not even a mini PC. You'd need it. You'd need at least. Oh my god, no, not even that. Wouldn't even know where. I was gonna say. I mean, dude, I just had a look and I was like, how much would even just like a really cheap graphics card cost? I mean, that's not even... You can't even buy the graphics card that's under mine for that. That's not even the computer, that's just the graphics card. You I mean... and let's have a look. I mean, a RAM kit, a DDR5 RAM kit, a reasonable RAM kit is your budget. 32 gigs, two 16 gig sticks. 6,000 meg CL36. Crucial DDR5 is $250. Like you couldn't even get RAM for the computer on. I'm gonna get my ass beat. My gear's not ready. I haven't gathered enough mats. Here we go. Wow, man, get my ass beat. Oh my god, man. Right, let's use baby potion. Someone go, you're bleeding, just heal, man. It's like, no, I refuse. Oh my god, man. Fucking get the parry, you puss. Thank you. What I meant to say there was, hello. God damn it, you creased my suit. That's right, mistakes are the best teachers. Oh, my network's carked it. We're dropping a bajillion frames because of networking. So network's carked it. And we're losing frames to encoding lag too. The M4 Mac Mini base can't handle 1440p encodes. You need to have a Pro or a Max or an Ultra or what the fuck ever they're called. To be able to encode shit, apparently, if you're on a Mac.
Great job!
Got a recipe. Right, that's our boy, him done. Where is Thani, for fuck's sake? Oh, doesn't he normally sit around the table?
What should I upgrade?
No.
All right.
Things may be calm now, but you never know when a primordial might appear. Adol, do you believe we will survive this experience?
I hope so.
I am relieved to hear you say that. Adol. No, Sir Adol. I apologize for my impertinence, but I must ask a favor of you.
What's
This
that?
situation is without precedent, and I will lay my life on the line to keep us safe. However, should the worst happen to befall me, please look after Mistress Laxia in my stead. But of course. From a young age, Mistress Laxia has always conducted herself with pride and demonstrated compassion and deference toward others. However, she struggles to put aside that pride and come to terms with her own inexperience. As her loyal servant, I find her impatience to be vexing and worrying in equal measure. But I believe the time will soon come when Mistress Laxia no longer requires my service. She has grown more wise, thanks to you. I believe her pride and determination will prove to be valuable assets to her now. And I believe she can overcome any hardship facing House Roswell. The future is promising indeed. Duly noted. You speak true. I cannot give up. However, there is something else that I still expect from you. Though it might be more fitting to say, you still have a responsibility to uphold. Yeah. I beg your pardon. You are just so much like Lord Roswell. In any case, I will continue to serve Mistress Laxia for the time being. Thank you for everything, Al.
You're welcome. Right, where the fuck is Boss Monkey Man out? And is that not how I get to Grizzy? Like, this here is Grizzy, I think. Well, let's see if I can get to Grizz. Oh fuck, I still need to speak to T, don't I, to get the boozer hole for the boat. And the orichalcum for... Small changes can have drastic effects on the course of history. That's why you gotta play these games. They're fantastic. If you don't, you're wrong. You're doing it wrong. There we go, we should be at Get Grizzy now, I think.
That's one of the most ancient species of Saurian.
This area seems slightly different from the others.
Not today.
Oh, something's there.
There she is. the governess of Celsa.
Something's there.
So, I'll say this to you now, Pixel, right? It doesn't really matter which one you start with, but I always recommend people start with at least East Chronicles Book 1. And that's the old... that's the bumper car remake of East 1 for PC and PSP. And I think that one's pretty solid. And then from that point on, pick any fucking one you want. Just because at the end of the day, the first playthrough you're going to be pretty fucking lost. But you'll start to piece things together as you go through other playthroughs. Like, for example, my first playthrough of 9, I missed a shit ton of references. A metric shit ton of references. It took until I went through my second, I think it was like second and third playthroughs of 9, that I actually went, oh, hang on a minute, that's all tied to East 5.
Courtesy of reintroducing myself. My name is Griselda.
Like, so, you know...
My title means nothing. Please treat me as you would any other castaway. Yes.
So, like, this here is an East 4 reference. There's been East 1 references, 3 references, 4 references. 9 is full of 5s. And they mentioned like 6 and all that as well. So realistically, don't worry what order you play them in. Just play them. You could quite comfortably start with 8. You'll just be a bit lost every now and then when you bump into characters like this, or they'll mention like Eternia, Eternia Celceta and stuff like that, and you'll be like, what the fuck? But then you'll go and play those games and go, ah, there you go. Right, I think that's everyone now. Where the fuck is Boss Monkey Man? Please tell me I haven't missed him. Like, I swear I'm just going mentally soft.
Yes!
Let's go!
Hang on. Is this right? No. Is it? There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. There it is. Fuck off. Right, I don't know if we'll be able to do it with just Griselda, because I don't know if Carlin will help. Yeah. There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna start on it.
I kind of have the, I'll be honest, I kind of have the same problem with Legend of Heroes, because I've only played like 2 or 3 of those, like properly played 2 or 3 of those, and there's just so much, and they're so big. Oh shit, no, don't start fucking around doing all this. I've got to go back to the village, speak to Thanatos and Cathy. Right, so that's where we get the wine.
How can I help you? Is that it?
Yeah, I don't remember, where do I get the pure orichalcum from? Oh no, you find it, it's in chests, isn't it? I think I've missed it. I think I've missed some stuff. No? Right, well what I might do is I'm probably going to save. Alright, let's just, oh shit, save. I'll exit the game and then I'll go into the just chat just so I can finish the convoy about trails. It's a little sad that this ain't gonna do 1440. So I've reset it a couple of times and it's probably dropped a good couple hundred frames, not including the network spikes. So I don't have high hopes for if I were to go out and get a M5 MacBook Pro, which is what we're aiming for. And I don't really want to pony up for like an M4 Pro, which probably would do it. Let's have a look. Or wait until the M4 Pro, M5 Pro comes out as well. They're the two options, but I really would rather not. Right, let's have a look. Doesn't Trials have a similar but arguably even worse problem with how the majority of the games just simply weren't fucking translated? So I think they have been now. I think one of the big boys of the Trials series translations passed away though. Did they not? For like the fan translation stuff, but I think the main Trials stuff is done now, is it not? I mean, I last played, let's put it this way, I last played Trials properly before, well, long before Cold Steel. I can't remember the one that I last played on PSP. What was it called? Let me see if I can find it. Also, my God, it's not even the same thing. I know. I remember there's one on was on PC Engine. Dude, just fucking let me in. Thank you. Here we go. Legend of Heroes, A Tear of Vermilion. But I don't remember the A Tear of Vermilion being on the box for mine. I really enjoyed that one. But then you had like Trials in the Sky, and then was it? I don't remember the other ones. There was like S something. You had like the second episode, then the third one, then they did Cold Steel. I don't remember half of that fluff. Let's load that up. Open. Okay. Add that. I need to stop adding things to my watch later list. I've got like fucking thousands of fucking things in my watch later list on the YouTube. Right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fuck off. Like I say, I'm a little bit, I'm not going to say I'm overly surprised, but I'm a little bit disappointed with the Mac at this point. This was supposed to be like a YouTube exclusive test stream to see if what kind of quality I could get out of it, but it's still dropping frames. And like I say, I don't want to invest in a Pro, a Max, or an Ultra. The funny thing is, if you buy a MacBook Pro, it doesn't always come with the Pro chip. So you can have an M4 Pro MacBook Pro, or you can have an M4 or M5 MacBook Pro, and they won't be in the same tier. It's fucking stupid. But if anyone's curious as to why I'm so kind of like hard on the idea of a Mac, battery life, and that I can charge them off of these. So when I'm out in the boonies, I can still do everything, but as it stands right now, it doesn't look like it's going to be a thing. Yeah, this one's so yeah, this was just a single. So when I dual stream, if I was on Belial, I would run all of the streams from Belial itself. But if I'm on the Mac, I tend to just use something like Caster. And so that means I feed one stream at the maximum quality that the worst site will take, which is Twitch. Because Twitch will only allow for 1080p, 60 frames a second, 6 megabits per second. You can push to 8, but they don't like it when you do. You can do 1440p on Twitch, but you need to use the old NVIDIA graphics card and all that kind of stuff too. YouTube will let you do all the way up to 4K, 60 frames a second at 50 megabits a second, and it will re-encode things for people. But YouTube also has a bias in that if you stream lower than 1440p, it can look significantly worse, depending on how you encode it. So I was hoping, like 1440p is the next step up on codec. So I was hoping I might have been able to just get away with a single stream at 1440p at 50 megabits per second, but it's dropping frames like a, well, it's not dropping frames like a monster, but it's dropped a fair few, which is more than I'd lose than on Belial. That said, the idea that if I had the M5 MacBook Pro, I could do this exact stream with the same drops out in the streets, but I couldn't do that same stream out in the streets, even with the frame drops, on my Windows laptop that could, in theory, encode the stream, or Belial, because Belial's a fucking full-blown PC. Yeah, I mean, it was okay, just there was the occasional stutter, and I could see it, and I didn't like it. I like to have things at least be smooth, even if they don't look particularly good. And every now and then it is having the occasional hiccup. It's also having a hissy fit because it's using my Wi-Fi, and I don't know why it's on Wi-Fi because there's a hard wire in the back of it. But yeah, that's the whole idea of the Mac, at least, because the Windows laptop I have has a an NVIDIA graphics card in it. That NVIDIA graphics card is probably the best quality encoder that you can get your hands on in a laptop, or even on PC. Like, realistically, unless you're going to use the processor, you use an NVIDIA graphics card. The NVIDIA hardware encoder is pretty good. Everything's also optimized for that encoder. Like, everything is optimized for that encoder. Elgato capture cards and AberMedia capture cards and all the consumer grade capture cards for the longest time only functioned at full resolution, at full frame rate, if you were using an NVIDIA graphics card. It's only recently been made otherwise. But if I were to use that Windows laptop, as soon as you're away from a plug socket, everything gets clocked down by approximately half because of battery life. And even then, you'll only get like an hour out of it. And if you try to plug it in with something like this, the GPU has a hissy fit because it wants to pull more power. I think the graphics card alone is something like 120 odd watts. The entire Mac is only about 45. So what I have to do is temper my expectations and go, look, you are going to lose frames, you are going to have hiccups, but it's going to be the best option you have for streaming and encoding whilst up the top of a fucking mountain. Does that sound reasonable? You know what I mean? But just up here, my brain goes, no, you don't want any dropped frames, you don't want fucking any stutters, any skips, or anything like that. But again, that's just kind of, that's a me problem. I'd also like to ideally be able to play PSP, PS2, and all that kind of stuff on the Mac and stream it. The MacBook Air used to be able to. It can't anymore for whatever reason. But yeah. That's it. Be up there with the goats. Well, the thing is, Pixel, so the dream for me was that I always used to... So, ever since before my boys were born, the dream was to be able to have a rig that I could run off of solar power and battery banks. And the idea would also be that I could live stream off of it, I could encode with it, and it wouldn't be a massive drain on power. You could easily get away with using my Lenovo laptop with the NVIDIA graphics card, but you have to be near a plug socket, and that's something that I can't always guarantee. Whereas I can always guarantee I'll have one of these in my bag. And the Mac runs full power even without a wall outlet, if you get what I mean. And the dream was to be able to do live events in the middle of a field, just so long as I've got an internet connection, we should still be good, right? And I've built shit tons of different rigs back in the day to do this kind of stuff. But, like, it's now at the point where they are... sufficient to just buy one, you know, and it work out the box rather than having to, you know, build something bespoke to do the job. And I've tried all sorts, Raspberry Pis, Latte Pandas. Nvidia actually had a single board computer a while ago that you could use to build a mobile live streaming rig in that. It's just, if I ever want to do an event somewhere, I like the option of being able to do the exact same stuff I do at a full-blown PC or a desk. And by desk, I mean like mixing desk. I'd like to be able to do that on the go. But I'm very, very, very picky about how things work and how they come out. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to head off. So thanks for coming to hang out, man. I know I said it last night, and I know it sounded like I was taking the piss, like I was joking. There are times I wish I'd have actually signed the contract on the old channels, and I'd kept pulling in cash from doing Twitch and YouTube, because if I could pony up like the extra couple $100 you'd need to be able to like just buy a computer, I just fucking wing it to you. That'd be rad, because I've handed people PC parts back in the day. Actually, I might tell that story in tomorrow's vlog. But whenever it seems like I'm joking, like when, do you remember when Pan was here when we were playing Scarlet Nexus, and we'd like joked about sending him to Japan? Like, honestly, if I could afford to do that, I'd do that in a heartbeat. Like, I'm allergic to money. I can give an edgy for sure a graphics card, and what was his name? What the hell was that lad's name? There was a lad who, he was a moto vlogger or wanted to try moto vlogging, so I lent him a couple of GoPros and I never saw him again. Anyway. Hope you're well, dude. Good luck getting your mum convinced. And I'll see you all with a bit of luck in the next one. I want to see if I can get that fucking wire running. Gonna have a busy day tomorrow as well. But yeah. See you in the next one, man.